All right, hello and welcome, Blues fans. I'm your broadcaster, Davis Ellington. As always, to my right, Coleman Barr. To his right, PA man Jim Siebert. To his right is Ellie Magnuson, our press box director and music guru. And to her right is Noah Scott, one of our promotions interns on the scoreboard today. That's the lineup in the press box. On the field, the Blues defensively look like this. Out in left field, Marco Murillo will be alongside Austin Chastain out in center. And Justin Lutz gets to start out in right today as we have a bit of a standoff going here after the national anthem. A couple Blues and Humboldt Crabs still out there showing their patriotism, trying to win that early battle. It's all about the little battles. This is the first one. And along the infield for the Blues, over at third base, Brandon Frazier, as he gets to start today after having a day off. Over at shortstop, the new man, Dane Stankiewicz, is batting in this 2 spot. He will be at short. Second baseman, Jay Charleston. And over at first base will be number 47, Luke Lipsius, the battery for today's game. Behind the plate, number 9, Noah Cracknell. And the pitcher for the Blues today will be number 46, Ben Kirk, the right-handed sophomore out of Grand Canyon at 6'6", as the anthem standoff continues here. The Humboldt Crab being carried off the field by one of his other teammates. The Blues finally relent, and we are ready for baseball here. Our home plate umpire, Mike Bennett, gets back behind the dish, and we're ready to go as the top of the order will come to the plate for the Humboldt Crabs, as it will be Bronson Grubbs at the plate here. Grubbs, outfield out of Sac State, watches a fastball up and in from Ben Kirk, 1-0. Kirk, the big sophomore, at 6'6". The first pitch on the way, swung foul back here, 1-1. A 1-ball, 1-strike here, as Kirk looking to get his leadoff man here. The 1-1 offering a breaking ball on the inside corner for a strike, 1-2. So quickly ahead now is Ben, 1-ball and 2 strikes. As it'll be Grubbs, Figueredo, and Krish due up here to start off the game as the 1-2 offering. Inside breaking ball. Can I help you, Bronson Grubbs? Nah, just looking as he gets caught playing pedestrian there on a curveball down and in. Strike 3 called for the first out of the inning. So Kirk's day off to a hot start as Coco Figueredo, the newly signed Monterey Bay University player, will come to the plate. He's over at third base today. Bats from the left side is the switch hitter, as wearing number 1, Coco stands in. The first offering to him from Ben Kirk on the way. First pitch, a fastball a bit off the plate there. 1-0. We'll see how Mike Bennett's zone stacks up today, as he has shown he'll give that inside corner breaking ball early on. So we know we've got that going for us, which is nice. As the 1-0 offering is a fastball, that's going to be just a bit low there as it skips up to Noah, 2-0. So Blues took game 2 last night in fantastic fashion, as they came back a couple times in that contest, as they won it on a walk-off hit by Ryan McCarty, as there's a fastball down and away, 3-0. So Blues have evened up this 3-game set at a game apiece. They dropped game 1. Fantastic team effort to win game 2. As now here in the rubber match game 3 is that fastball inside for ball 4. So 4-pitch walk here to Figueredo, as he will get down to first base, and Jackson Krish will come to the plate. As Krish has been in the 3 spot for all 3 games, now one of the staples of this Humboldt Crabs lineup, as the right-hander steps to the plate with a runner on first and 1 gone. Krish, the second baseman, slightly open stance, stands very tall, kind of locked knees, kicks and hits a line shot into left field. That'll be a base hit, as Ben Kirk went with the first pitch, fastball right down the middle, trying to get an early strike. Jackson Krish ambushes it, sends it out into left on a frozen rope for a single. So first and second here, 1 gone, is McCarthy Tatum, 6'7", first baseman, will be at the plate here with an early RBI opportunity. As Tatum stands in, holds the bat at about chest height, just kind of lets it sit there as he gets ready. The first offering from Kirk, a breaking ball called, strike on the outside corner, as Ben goes with the curveball there gets to the call, 0-1. It's a bit of a dreary day here. A lot of cloud coverage for our afternoon game, which is not very normal for San Luis Obispo June afternoon, but hey, mixing it up. It's the 0-1 offering from Kirk's a fastball. This one's hit into center field, hit pretty well. Chastain going back, still going back, reach up, and he will make the catch as both runners have to work to get back to their bases. So a long out number 2 as Tatum flies out to deep center field. Nice play by Chastain there, saw contact immediately, started hustling back up. Got back underneath the ball there, able to wrestle it in for the second out. So 2 gone with 2 men on here, and it'll be Connor Blair, the newly added Washington Husky, at the plate. As Kirk sets at the belt with his first offering on the way to Blair. Blair, a good offensive day yesterday as he watches a fastball right there for a called strike, 0-1. Blair back out in right field today as he broke the scoring open early in last night's contest. The first at-bat he had a 2-run single out to left field as he has another chance here with 2 men on and 2 out as the 0-1 offering on the way. Now Kirk's going to step off, call time as forces the runners to get back as Figueredo dances off second base. Big leads from both runners here, but no one holding him on with 2 outs. Charleston trying to keep him close. Now goes back to his spot. The 0-1 on the way. Slider down and away. Speared by Noah behind the plate with the count even at 1-1. So Blues looking for at least 4 innings of solid work from Kirk today. Try to give their team a chance as there's going to be a pickoff play, but no throw by Ben as Charleston broke over to second base. Figueredo diving back in. So Ben on the mound here. 1-1 count on the batter, Connor Blair, as Figueredo gets off second. Chris leads from first. The 1-1 pitch signed and delivered. It's going to be a curveball. It's going to be tapped on the ground to short. Stankiewicz has it. It's going to straighten up. This throw on to first is in time to get Blair. So the 6-3 put out. Retires the side. 1 walk, 1 hit, 2 men stranded. Ben Kirk able to work out of a first inning there as we will go to the bottom of the first. It'll be Charleston, Stankiewicz, and Lipsius when we come back. Blues looking for some early offenses. Ben Kirk has a clean top of the first inning. As we get going here, the Blues hold the Crabs scoreless in the top of the first, get their chance now in the bottom of the inning, as it'll be Jay Charleston, the second baseman, leading things off, as he'll be facing number 24, Andrew Najib Brush, the pitcher out of Chico State, the right-handed junior, 6'2", 195 pounds. On the mound for the Crabs today is his first offering of the game. On the way, a front door breaking ball for a called strike, nothing one. So Najib Brush goes with the first pitch tight slider there on the inside corner for a strike. It's 0-1. As the Blues got hot late in yesterday's contest, as that fastball be popped up foul, be over the VIP area, 0-2. Blues really get one run in the third and then exploded for 5 in the 7th inning. So some dry innings early, and in the middle of that game, they're going to look to get out of the blocks with a hot start here. As it was the bullpen that the Blues did all their damage against, really, as Milch only gave up one run in his start for the Crabs. The 0-2 pitch, a breaking ball down and in for a ball, 1-2. As Milch went 6 strong for the Crabs, only allowing one run on a couple of hits. So Blues looking to get after the starter early here. Try to figure him out before he gets into too good of a rhythm, as a 1-2 pitch on the way. Another breaking ball inside. That one's going to drop a bit low as well, 2-2. As that seemed to be the problem in yesterday's contest, as Milch got that into that groover on the second and third inning, and by that time, he was off to the races on the mound. So Blues going to look to rattle Najib Brush possibly here in the early goings, keep him from getting too comfortable up there. As his 2-2 pitch on the way, he kicks and deals right-hander. Hitting a fastball, broken bat by Charleston. Slow roller to short. Throw on to first will be in time, as Charleston is retired for the first out of the inning, and that'll bring up Dane Stankiewicz. As Dane batting in the 2 spot here. Will come to the plate, hitting from the left side is Dane. As he had his first at-bat for the Blues in yesterday's game, worked a big walk. As he bats here, the first offering to him on the way is a fastball right down the middle, as he just sizes him up there. Takes a good take there as he watches it, gauges the speed. Now he's ready to hit. He's down in the count, 0-1 here. Najib Brush kicks and deals his 1-1 offering. That fastball's going to run a bit high, evening the count of 1-1. Brush, a very slow, methodical windup. Nice high, but gracefully slow leg kick as he comes to the plate. His 1-1 pitch on the way. There's a fastball, same spot, same result for a called strike, just as like the first pitch of the at-bat, 1 ball, 2 strikes. We'll see if he goes to that slider or possibly tries to take Stankiewicz up the ladder with a high fastball as he comes with the 1-2. He does go with the breaking ball in the dirt. Good eye by Dane. Watches it low, 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes here on Stankiewicz, as he, much like Jay, able to work a little bit deep into the count here, as Luke Lipsius waits in the on-deck circle as he had the day off yesterday. The 2-2 offering on the way to Dane. Fastball, this one's going to be popped up. Third base side, foul territory over, and making the catch will be the third baseman, Coco Figueredo, for the second out of the inning. So Stankiewicz retired on the foul pop-up, and with 2 gone, Luke Lipsius will come to the plate. So Lipsius stands in here. Nobody on, 2 outs. Lipsius still leading the team with a .392 batting average, as well as working a team-high 15 walks as he swings and lifts this one to left center field, and that's going to be extra bases. And it's going to 2-hop to the wall there. Lipsius around first, headed for second. He's around second. He's headed for third. The relay throw is not going to be in time, as Lipsius is safe with a stand-up triple. So Luke Lipsius took a note from Jay and Stankiewicz's at-bats, knew that he was most likely going to get that first pitch strike. Got a center cut fastball, doesn't miss it, sends it the other way out toward the Liberty School Wines sign out in deep left center field. So he triples with 2 gone, and the Blues have a go-ahead run 90 feet away. As now Slade Hagan, the designated hitter, will come to the plate. The first pitch to him is a slider. He swings and pops this one up into foul ground. First baseman Tatum over and makes the catch. Inning over, side retired. Some noise from the triple, but nothing more, as Hagan is retired for the third and final out of the inning. That bottom of the first brought to you by Minton Insurance. Focus on building long-term relationships with our clients, as we will go to the top of the second inning. 0-0 after one, as it'll be Ben Kirk back out on the mound for his second inning of work when we come back. As we're back top of the second inning here, as it'll be Ben Kirk back out on the rubber, looking to get through the 6, 7, and 8 hitters in this Packer order, as it'll be Ramon Enriquez, the designated hitter, at the plate to get things started. First pitch from Kirk here, breaking ball for a called strike, so he's got the feel for that curveball early on, and he's letting people know it as he whips it in there for a strike, 0-1. So the righty brings a fastball. It's going to run a bit high there, 1-1. Enriquez, the right-handed hitting designated hitter, at the plate right now. So he comes in with a 268 batting average. The 1-1 pitch to him, a breaking ball once more, a bit inside there off the plate, 2-1. Ramon has 1 home run on the season, a pair of doubles, and 8 singles. He's struck out 14 times as he swings, lifts this one into center field right toward Austin Chastain, who drifts under it and will make the catch. So Enriquez retired on the fly out to center. And with 1 gone, the shortstop, Santiago Cantu, will come to the plate here. As Cantu steps to the plate. Shortstop wearing number 39. Another right-handed hitter to face off against Kirk, as Kirk's first offering, a fastball, runs up and in, 1-0. Santiago, pretty solid fielder out there. He also sports a 200 batting average with a 300 slugging percentage as he takes a strike there. 1 ball in, 1 strike. As Cantu swings, he hits this one, a hot shot on the ground to short, handled by Stankiewicz. The throw on to first is in time to get Cantu, so the 6-3 put out retires Santiago for the second out. And with 2 gone, Johnny Mendoza, the catcher, will hit. Mendoza at the plate here with 2 gone and nobody aboard, as Johnny himself, another Humboldt Crabs, struggling in the batting average column at 175 so far on the young season. As Mendoza, the catcher out of San Jose State, gets the first offering here from Kirk, an off-speed pitch into the dirt there, 1-0. So Ben looking for a really clean 3-up, 3-down inning here, as he allowed a walk and a single, but worked out of the jam in the first inning as that fastball is pulled foul down the third baseline. Count even at 1-1 as Mendoza spun on that one as he just pulls it foul. So counts even at 1 ball in, 1 strike as Kirk to the plate. Fastball skips in front of Noah there. Nothing he can do about that one. So he just lets it go by. Count goes to 2-1 here. So Blues Looking for Kirk to just hum that zone here, make Mendoza beat him with the bat. As Kirk goes with the breaking ball on the outside corner there for a ball, and the count now 3-1. So Ben needs to refocus back in the zone here as he winds and throws a 3-1 offering, a fastball up and away, ball 4. So a 2-out walk worked by Mendoza as he will reach. And now Otis Statham will come to the plate with a man on first and 2 gone. So Otis, the left fielder, had a couple big catches in yesterday's contest as he stands here with a man on first and 2 gone in the top of the second inning. As Otis, the 9 hitter in the order. So top of the order, and Bronson Grubbs looms in the on-deck circle. The Blues are going to look to get a big out here, save Grubbs to lead off next, and don't want to give the top of the lineup a couple runners on as the first pitch here. Breaking ball in the dirt, good block by Noah back behind the plate. It's 1-0. So if you're Ben Kirk on the mound, you got to go right after Otis here. Don't want to let the crowds build something with 2 outs like they were able to do a couple times in yesterday's game. As the 1-0 offering from Ben out of the stretch here. Kicks and deals that fastball low and away as Cracknell scoops it on the backhand. It's 2-0. So a couple big pitches upcoming here for Ben. As Statham, the tall left fielder, hitting from the right side at the plate. Ben's 2-0 offering on the way. Fastball way up high. 3-0. So Ben looked like he had some mojo going early in the inning. Needs to refine it here as he's down on the count 3-0. The leadoff man in the Crabs order in the on-deck circle with a man on first and 2 gone. We're in the top of the second inning. Score tied at zeros. The 3-0 pitch is outside, not close, ball 4. So a 4-pitch walk here to Otis, and it's first and second for the top of the order as Bronson Grubbs will come to the plate. As Grubbs did strike out his last time up, a couple good breaking balls from Ben as he needs to get back to that form right here after a couple of walks here, as giving the Crabs a chance with 2 outs to start something as another runner moved into scoring position here in the early going. So Kirk out of the stretch. Lipsius at first playing behind the runner, Otis. So Otis a solid lead over there at second base. Charleston trying to keep Mendoza close at second. As the first offering on the way. That fastball's in the dirt, blocked by Cracknell. The pick back to second. And the throw is wide into center field as Chastain back there gets it back in. As Cracknell had Mendoza picked off, as Mendoza thought that ball might have gotten past Noah. It did not. He blocked it nicely as he tried to scramble back. Noah, a good throw would have had him there, but it just over the head of Jay there into center. Nice backup by Chastain. Keeps the runners at their bases, so no harm. And we're at a 1-0 count. Grubbs, the leadoff man in center field today, slightly open stance. The 1-0 offering to him is a fastball. This one's hit into center field, but playable as Chastain drifting over toward left, makes the catch, inning over side, retired. So Kirk makes it interesting, a pair of walks, but he gets a big third out there. So he gets Grubbs to fly out. At the top of the second, brought to you by Splash Cafe, which has been a favorite destination in Pismo Beach, California since 1989, specifically for their award-winning clam chowders. Will come back with the Blues in the bottom of the second. It'll be Cracknell, Lutz, and Murillo due up. As we get going here, home half of the second inning, Noah Cracknell going to lead things off as Noah steps to the plate here. Slightly open stance, high stirrups for the Blues catcher today as he stands in. As Najib Brush's first offering on the way. Noah swings a big cut and a whiff at a fastball as his hand goes flying off the bat. 0-1. It'll be Cracknell, Lutz, and Murillo due up here. Frazier and Chastain in the 8 and 9 spots to round out the Blues order. As the 0-1 offering on the way from Najib Brush, a fastball called strike on the outside corner. 0-2. A nice pitch there on the black of the plate. So no balls and 2 strikes on Noah's. Brush kicks and deals his 0-2 offering on the way. Fastball swung just tapped foul as he tries to go upstairs with a high fastball there. Noah able just to get a piece of it to stay alive. So Blues looking to get some offense going here. Got some big bats coming up. See if Noah can work his way aboard. He's going to have to battle back here in a 0-2 count as Brush's 0-2 offering on the way. Slider swung on and missed down in the dirt. Mendoza blocks it. Throw on to first is in time. So Noah strikes out to get the bottom of the second going as now Justin Lutz will hit. Lutz out in right field today. Getting the call from Skip as Lipsius gets his day at first base. Justin a big hit in yesterday's game. As Lutz came to the plate in that 8th inning, a big RBI double to his credit that gave the Blues the lead at the time. The first pitch to him is a ball 1-0. So Lutz looking to make some noise here with his first at-bat against Brush. As Najib Brush is 1-0, offering a fastball fouled straight back to the screen. A nice hack by Justin there, just a bit underneath it. He was trying to give the Blues a 1-0 lead with a swing like that. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. 1 gone here. Murillo on deck. If either of these men reach, Brendan Frazier will get a chance. As the 1-1 offering from Najib Brush on the way. So he goes with the fastball, takes a little off, spots it right on that outside corner. Nice pitcher's pitch right there. Don't need the velocity if you can place it like that. As the count goes to 1-2. A 1-2 offering from Andrew on the way. A slider, back foot swung on and missed it. Nice back foot slider there from the Crab. Starter gets Lutz to swing through it for the second out of the inning. So back-to-back punch-outs here for the Crab starter as now Marco Murillo will hit. Murillo playing left field today on the season so far, hitting .244. Has a home run to his name, as well as 10 RBIs as the first offered him is a fastball in the outer half for a called strike, 0-1. So efficiency is the name of the game for Najib Brush early on here as he's pounding the zone, forcing these Blues hitters into pitchers' counts as the 0-1 is chopped back up the middle, ranging over his Cantu. He's got it. The throw on to first will be in time. Nice stretch by Tatum there. Inning over side, retired a 1-2-3 inning for the Packers as we've played 2. No score here at Sinsheimer Stadium. As the bottom of the second was brought to you by Slow Life Magazine. Live the slow life all year long. We'll come back with the top of the third as it'll be Ben Kirk back out there looking to keep the zeros coming when we return. As we get going, top of the third here, as Coco Figueredo stand in. He walked his first time up as we just had a really intense between innings race. As I came out on top, Coleman and I always place bets on who we think's going to win. As there's a bloop flare into left field for a base hit as it's just out of the reach of Dane from the shortstop position as it drops into left field for a single. So Figueredo aboard. First pitch swing is now Jackson Chris will come to the plate with a man on and nobody out. Chris was first pitch swinging as well. His first time up, he singled into left. As Ben Kirk now, man on first, going to look for that big ground ball double play. Possibly corners are in. Middle infield pinched up the middle. As Kirk now back to the stretches. First offering on the way. Fastball inside. Almost hits Jackson there. It's 1-0. So 1 ball, no strikes. As Ben sets at the belt, his 1-0 offering on the way. A fastball. That one's low. It's going to kick away from Noah. He picks it up quickly. The throw down to second is not in time as Figueredo able to get his foot in there just before the tag. Close play there. Now it is 2-0 on the batter. Chris with the man at second as that ball just got far enough away from Noah, allowing the runners to advance. So 2-0 here to Chris, man on second. That's a 2-0 pitch, an inside fastball. Good spot there by Ben. Grabs his first strike of the at-bat. It's 2-1. Heart of the order due up for the Crabs here. As Chris, the 3-hitter in the Crabs order at the plate. McCarthy Tatum, the cleanup man in the on-deck circle. The 2-1 pitch, a fastball. That's going to be a bit too inside. Count moves to 3 balls and 1 strike. So Chris, Tatum, and Blair, the scheduled hitters now with a man on second. Blues going to need to work some magic to get out of this inning. Try to strand the runners. The 3-1 offering. A fastball laced into left field just like last time. Almost a carbon copy. It's a single, and the runners will be at the corners here. So Chris, 2 for 2, a pair of line drive singles to left field. And it's men at the corners with nobody out, and McCarthy Tatum at the plate. The Blues are going to look for that double play ball right here. They'll trade a ground ball double play for a run right now. As they're going to look to get out of this inning with minimal damage done. As Ben Kirk, each inning has had some stressful pitches. This one by far will have the most. As he works with runners at the corners, nobody out. Cleanup man Tatum at the plate. As Kirk sets and deals his first offering. A curveball that spins high, 1-0. Tatum so far on the year for the Humboldt Crabs, hitting .317. He's got a pair of home runs as well as that fastball swung fouled straight back to the screen as Tatum just a bit underneath that one, 1-1. McCarthy's amassed 20 hits on the season, along with that 6 doubles and 10 RBIs. He has also struck out 14 times so far, so would love a big punch out here if Kirk could get it. This is his 1-1 offering. Runner's not going. Pitch swung on, popped up, foul, 1-2, high fastball. Up and away, Tatum goes after it, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. So then Kirk gonna pitch for the punch out right here. We'll see if he can get a big strikeout of the cleanup man with Connor Blair in the on-deck circle. Blair had a couple RBIs to his name in yesterday's game. As the 1-2 on the way. Breaking ball. Can I help you, McCarthy Tatum? Nah, just looking as he gets caught watching a curveball right on the outside corner. A huge first out here on a big punch out by Ben Kirk, as that was a fantastic pitch. He goes to the breaking ball, freezes Tatum, and with 1 gone, Connor Blair will come to the plate. As the first offering to Connor Blair from Kirk is a fastball way upstairs, 1-0. So Kirk needs to work ahead here. Down on the count, 1-0. Try to work low in the zone. Get Blair to put something on the ground. Man on first and third. Double play gets the Blues out of this innings. The 1-0 offering fastball laced into left field. That'll be a base hit. As Chris around second, he's headed for third. Murillo can't come up with it cleanly. Now trying for second and diving in, but getting tagged out is Connor Blair. As Murillo bobbled the ball out there and left, Blair tried his luck as he tried to swipe 90 feet. Thought the throw might have been going into third. Murillo, very heads-up play, saw that Chris had third base there. So he goes to second in time to get Connor for the second out of the inning. A run does score as Figueredo comes in to score. Chris over to third, and Ramon Enriquez will hit with one run in, a second run 90 feet away. So Blues need one more big at-bat from their man on the mound, Ben Kirk, looking to strand that runner at third base as his first offering, just a bit inside 1-0. As the 1-0 offering on the way fastball. This one's going to be lifted to center field, tailing back toward right center. Chastain on the run. Looks like he's under, and he is. He makes the catch. Chastain getting some cardio in early as he reels that one in. They strand Chris at third. The Crabs grab one, but nothing more. So good job by the Blues to limit the damage there as they get through the middle of the order with only conceding one run. I take that as a win. That could have been a lot worse. Couple of good heads-up defensive plays there. Get the Blues out of the inning. Big punch out from Kirk of Tatum as we will go to the bottom of the third of Blues looking to even it back up. They allowed one, going to try to get one of their own here as it'll be Najee Brush back out for his third inning of work. He will see Frazier, Chastain, and Charleston when we come back with Blues baseball here at Sinsheimer Stadium. As we're back here, bottom of the third inning, Blues going to look to retaliate with a run of their own as they allow one in the top of the inning. 1-0 count here on Brandon Frazier as the left-hander stands in facing the righty Najee Brush. The 1-0 offering a fastball fought off, foul left field out of play as it kicks up into our beer 10 area. 1 ball and 1 strike. Frazier, good pitch to hit there, just a little tardy on that inside fastball, gets it in on the hands. As Brush comes with the 1-1 offering, pitch on the way here. Goes with the backdoor breaking ball, but it spins a bit much, doesn't break enough. 2-1. That's now 2-1 on Frazier here. Blues looking to get their leadoff man on. It's a 2-1 offering on the way. Fastball fouled straight back as Frazier right on that one, just a bit underneath it, and the count moves to 2-2. So 2 balls and 2 strikes here with Chastain in the on-deck circle. Blues looking for the bottom of the order to get something started here as they're trying to break through on Najee Brush. They've amassed that 1 hit, the Lipsius triple back in the first as a slider down and in. Frazier pulls it foul. Count even at 2-2. Brandon Frazier on the season so far for the Blues. He's only had 15 at-bats so far. He's hitting .267. He has 4 hits, 3 singles, 1 double. So a small sample of work so far for Frazier. As the pitch on the way swung on and missed. A slider down in the zone. Frazier goes after it, can't come up with it. So An early punch out of the third inning for Brush. As Najee Brush will face Austin Chastain here with one gone in the inning. And nobody aboard. Chastain had the night off as well yesterday, as he now stands in that secondary leadoff spot. He and Jay, a couple of fast guys looking to get aboard here, as the first pitch to Chastain is slap fouled on the third baseline. It was almost extra bases, just about a couple, 2 or 3 yards foul there. Third base coach Fred Bogart doesn't move. A statue, fearless as always. At his position down the third baseline is Chastain, the left-handed hitter, looking for something he can put in a gap. As Andrew Najee Brush on the mound, working methodically here as he kicks and deals his 0-1 offering on the way to Chastain. Sliders went fouled straight back to the screen, in on the hands a bit of Chastain, 0-2. So Brush firing strikes here, making the Blues swing it. As all his punch outs have come. Only one's come with a 2-2 count. All the other ones have either been on 3 or 4 pitches. This is 0-2 offering on the way here. Backdoor breaking ball misses outside 1-2. As now Andrew on the mound winds and throws the 1-2 offering to Austin. A fastball fouled off once more. It holds at 1-2. So Blues looking for something they can drive here. They know that the Crabs starter is going to throw you strikes. Lipsius was able to ambush him with a triple on the first pitch that he saw. Chastain looking for something in the zone on 1-2. A slider wisely just fouls it off there. That was the same pitch he got Frazier on. Chastain able to get down in the zone there a little early on the pitch, but able to keep the bat in the hitting zone long enough just to fight it off. The count remains 1-2 strikes as the Blues getting a good fight out of their 9-hole hitter right now, looking for him to win this battle. Get on base for the top of the order. As the 1-2 offering on the way from the right-hander. Slider outside. Strike 3 going to be called on Chastain, as home plate umpire Mike Bennett took a little while, then makes the call. Close pitch there. Didn't need to be a strike, but close pitch gets the call as the starter for the Crabs gets the benefit of the doubt. So a couple of punch outs here as we will go to the top of the order with Jay Charleston at the plate. We'll see if Charleston goes after the first pitcher. Sits on that early fastball. Is for the first time through the order, the pitcher Najee Brush has only thrown 8 balls so far after facing 9 batters. So he misses high here with the fastball 1-0 as Charleston showed bunt, pulls it back. So a lot of strikes coming from the Crabs pitcher, as that's perfect for these Blues. They like to hit. It's the second time through the order. We'll see what adjustments are made. The 1-0 offering. Fastball is going to be there for a strike on the outer half, 1-1. That's a pitch Charleston gets again. He should be able to take the other way for extra bases. Big gap out in right center field. As Najeeb's 1-1 offering a slider, swung on a miss, diving down and away from Charleston's attempt there, 1-2. So 1-2 strikes here. We're in the bottom of the third inning. Blues trail 1-0 as the Crabs grabbed 1 run in the top half, as that pitch a bit inside there. Fastball almost gets Charleston on the elbow, 2-2. So 2-2 strikes here as Jay looking to keep things alive. If he can get aboard, Stankiewicz will get a chance to hit. As the 2-2 offering on its way. As you goes to the fastball, hit back up the middle. A slow chopper. Cantu's got it. His throw on to first is just in time. He gets Charleston by at most half a step there, but gets him nonetheless. So 1-2-3, a couple of strikeouts for Najee Harris as it's 1-0 after 3. That third inning brought to you by Dignity Health. Excellent care delivered with compassion for all in need. Hello, human kindness, as we'll come back with the top of the fourth. Blues trail 1-0 after the first third of this ball game. This will be Ben Kirk back on the mound when we come back. Top of the fourth here, Santiago Cantu, the shortstop at the plate. As he made that bang play to get Jay to end the inning. So we're in the top of the fourth here. A couple fastballs both missed inside to Cantu. It's 2-0. As Kirk back out there for his fourth inning of work. No action in the Blues pen as of yet, as that fastball's a called strike at the knees. As a 6'6" right-hander brings that one down to Cantu's kneecaps there for a called strike. 2-1. It'll be Cantu, Mendoza, and Statham. As there's a line drive snared by Brandon Frazier. A fantastic play as the third baseman with cat-like reflexes grabs that one in the eye web of the glove for the first out of the inning. So Cantu hits an absolute seed that was easily going to be a single, but Frazier able to get his glove up in time, makes the play. So one gone here, as the Blues needed a big defensive play there, try to get their leader, and they do thanks to the third base with Brandon Frazier. Now Johnny Mendoza hits. First pitch to him misses high, 1-0. As Kirk on the mound kicks and deals his 1-0 offering on the way. Fastball, this one popped up on the infield. Stankiewicz calls for it. It's coming right down, and he's got it as he catches it right next to his head there. Watched it all the way in, and there are two gone in the inning. As Mendoza goes down for a fastball. That's probably a bit low out of the zone there, but goes after it, pops it up. And with two gone, Otis Statham will come to the plate. As Statham at the plate out of the University of Nevada, Reno. As Statham so far on the season hitting a .135. It's the first pitch to him. Missing the zone there, 1-0. Statham, he walked on 4 pitches his last time up. As Kirk's 1-0 offering to him. Takes a little off a fastball there, spots it in the zone, 1-1 as Statham clearly taking all the way on that one. As Otis has been walked 10 times this season, 11 now after that one. He struck out 18 as he swings through a breaking ball there, 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes on Otis Statham here. 2 men gone in the inning. As Kirk bent at the knees on the mound, now winds and throws his 1-2 offering. Goes with the breaking ball. A slow roll on the ground to short. Stankiewicz has it. Throw on the run is going to be not in time as Statham beats it out. Hustling hard down the first base line on that slow roller. Stankiewicz got as much on the throw as he could, but it was not enough as Statham safe on an infield single. And that kicks it back to the top of the order as Bronson Grubbs will come to the plate for his third at-bat of the game as Grubbs 0 for 2 on the day, a strikeout looking and a fly out to center. His 2 times up as he stands at the plate with a man on first and 2 gone. As the first offering, Grubbs knocks the bunt down as it's going to be Kirk off the mound himself. The throw on a first is in time to get Bronson. So Grubbs tries to surprise everyone with a bunt attempt there, but Kirk ready for it as he fields his position nicely. Inning over side, retired a single and a man left stranded as the Blues have a clean top of the fourth. That clean top of the fourth brought to you by none other than Idler's Home Appliances. We offer major appliances, kitchen design and remodel services, outdoor living design and products, bedroom furniture, mattresses, and so much more. As we will come back with the bottom of the fourth inning. Blues will look to get after Najib Brush here, as it will be Stankiewicz, Lipsius, and Hagen. 2, 3, and 4 spots in the Blues order due up when we come back. as we get set here. Bottom of the fourth inning, home half here as Stankiewicz at the plate, the shortstop for the Blues. It's the first offering to left-handed hitting. Dane is a fastball outside 1-0 as Louis Stankiewicz, Lipsius, and Hagen do up for the Blues in the inning. Blues trail 1-0 as Najee Brush has been effective. Pound in the zone as his 1-0 offering is a fastball. This one's be lifted down the left field line. Statham on the run, still on the run, and he's going to get there. Some long strides from Otis Statham helps him get there as he's able to track that one down as that man is all legs. That dude's legs are at least 5 feet long. As he does his best Elastigirl impression, able to get over there and make the catch. So one gone here in the inning is going to be Luke Lipsius at the plate. Lipsius ambushed Najee Brush with that first pitch fastball he sent out to left center field for a triple. This is the only Blues hit so far in the game, as the first pitch to him is a backdoor slider for a called strike. Nothing in one, so Brush learned his lesson last time. Goes with the first pitch off speed here to Luke as he steals a strike on the outside corner. His 0-1 offering now on the way. He brings another slider to this one and more center cut. Lipsius wasn't looking for it. Called strike, 0-2. So no balls, 2 strikes here. Left-hander getting loose in the Blues pen. As the 0-2 offering from Brush on the way here. That change up down and in. Lipsius whips it foul down the first baseline. Count will remain 0-2 as Slade Hagen waits in the on-deck circle. As Hagen popped out to first his last time up, stranding Lipsius at third. So Lipsius trying to get on, give Hagen another chance to drive him in. Going to have to battle back in this 0-2 count. As we'll see if Najee Brush sticks with that off-speed tendency here. Doubt he's going to want to come to Lipsius with a fastball in the zone. He goes 0-2. It is a slider down and in, fouled off as Hagen just reaches up and grabs it off the hop. The count remains 0-2, so good fight there from Lipsius. Fouls off a pitcher's pitch. As we've seen, a slider, occasionally a changeup, and a fastball from Najee Brush so far in this game. This is 0-2 offering on the way. Goes with that high fastball there. Lipsius, easy take there. Watches it whiz by his eyelids there, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 count now on the way here. Rush to the plate. Slider lifted down the third baseline. Is it slicing foul as Lipsius hustling out of the box. Take his time to come back as he almost had extra bases once again. As he wisely waited on that slider, let it break into the zone there. Just takes it the other way. Just not able to keep it fair. So we'll reset and do it again. Another 1-2 count. 1 gone in the inning. As Lipsius stands in now, the 1-2 offering on the way as Najee Brush misses way outside. Reared back on a fastball there, unable to keep it in the zone. 2-2. So 2 balls and 2 strikes to the count here as Lipsius stands in. The pitch to the left-handed hitters, a slider down and in. Good take as Lipsius lets that go into the dirt. Checks a swing, but no chance that he went around. He just barely took the bat off his shoulder. And the count now full at 3-2. So 3 balls and 2 strikes on the batter. Luke as the full count offer. A fastball hit right back up the middle. It hits Najee Brush as he straightens up and throws out Lipsius. So what would have been a surefire single as Lipsius sent that one right back up the middle. A little too much back up the middle as it hops into Najee Brush's leg there. He knocks it down and makes the play. So Lipsius retired, hit the ball hard. Great at bat. Just some bad luck there as now Slade Hagen will come to the plate. Hagen at the plate now. Nobody on. 2 gone in the inning as the first offering from Najee Brush is a fastball for a called strike on the outside corner. 0-1. As Hagen, the senior catcher out of Gonzaga, the 0-1 offering to him is a slider down and away, but he swings at it. Comes up with air, 0-2. As Hagen out of Missoula, Montana. Loyola Sacred Heart High School at the plate here, trying to keep the bottom of the 4th going. Down the count, 0-2. Najee brushes pitch on the way. High fastball swung on and missed as Hagan can't hold up. He's down on strikes. Inning over, side retired. As that is the third consecutive 1-2-3 inning for Najee Brush as he has found a groove out there on the mound. It's still 1-0. We've played 4 innings so far here at Sinsheimer. The Blues will look to keep the deficit just 1 as they will have the heart of the Crabs order coming up here. As it'll be Figueredo, Christian Tatum when we come back. As we jump back in here, top of the 5th inning, new pitcher on the mound for the Blues will be number 44, the Cal Poly man, left-hander Thomas Triantos. Triantos on the hill relieving Ben Kirkus. His 0-1 offering is down in the dirt, 1-1 to Coco Figueredo. As Ben Kirk effectively wild today, only allows 1 run, goes 4 innings, 5 hits, 2 strikeouts, 3 walks through 28 balls, 29 strikes. So a flip of a coin of between balls and strikes for Ben, but able to do the job after 4 innings of work. He leaves with only that 1 run given up. So an excellent start from the Grand Canyon sophomore. Now up to Triantos as his 2-1 offering on the way. Is a fastball just a bit low there. Count moves to 3-1. So Triantos looking to provide some good relief innings here after Ben Kirk did his job, keeping the Crabs at bay as that fastball tapped back to the mound. Triantos has it, flips it on to first in time to get Figueredo 1 gone. So pitchers having to show off their athleticism today, as that's the 3rd athletic play by a pitcher having to field their position. And with 1 gone, Jackson Krish will come to the plate. As Krish 2 for 2, a pair of singles on the day. It's the first offering to Jackson, a backdoor breaking ball for a called strike, 0-1. As Triantos on the hill, the left-hander, no windup, just works solely out of the stretch, drops the glove to his belt, comes to the plate, fastball just a bit down and away, a little two-seam action on it, pulls it off the plate, 1-1. Triantos working quickly, love that tempo. As the 1-1 offering, a slider swung on and missed. Nice breaking ball there, gets it 1-2. That went down and in underneath the hands of Jackson. As Thomas way ahead now, 1 ball and 2 strikes with 1 gone. The right-hander Critch stands in as he swings and just taps that slider. Another back foot slider from Triantos there, a little lower, a little more out of the zone. As we've just eclipsed 1 hour of baseball here, Blues and Crabs in the top of the 5th inning, a 1-0 lead for the Crabs. There's been good pitching on both sides of the ball, only 6 combined hits on the day for both teams as the 1-2 pitch, a fastball up and away out of the zone, 2-2. So the 2-2 offering now from Triantos, a changeup. That one drops low as Cracknell guards the 5-hole there, keeps it in front. Count full 3-2. So 3 balls and 2 strikes, 1 gone in the inning as Triantos looking for a big out of Jackson Krish. The 3-2 pitch, slider down and in, ball 4. He walks him. So Krish on base all 3 times so far as he walks here. It's a man on first base. And 1 gone brings McCarthy Tatum to the plate. McCarthy so far on the day 0 for 2, a flyout and strikeout. As it was Ben Kirk able to punch out Tatum with runners at the corners and nobody out in the 3rd inning. That was a big strikeout for Kirk in that inning to limit that damage. Just 1 run. His first pitch swinging is Tatum. He pops it up. This one's going to be foul. Lipsius giving chase as he gets to the wall, and it's going to leak into the Blues bullpen for an 0-1 start to the at-bat. So Thomas Triantos out there working well. He's only pitched 4 innings so far on the season with a 2.25 ERA. He's allowed 1 earned run in those 4 innings as his 0-1 offerings a fastball that stays high, 1-1. So Thomas still just getting into the swing of things in the summer ball as he's looking for a big ground ball double play. Is middle pinched a bit up the middle. Stankiewicz and Charleston. That slider hit right back up the middle, just out of the reach of Triantos as he put his glove out, unable to snag it. As that's a base hit for Tatum as he sent that one right back where it came from. Left-hander Triantos almost able to snag that ball as it was on the glove side of his body. Little close to his face, but able to get his body out of the way. Unable to snag it, though, as that was a rocket back up the middle for a base hit. So it's 1st and 2nd here. 1 gone, and Connor Blair at the plate. So Triantos looking for that ground ball. He's got corners or 3rd baseman Frazier in, even with the bag. First pitch slider back to Triantos. This could be 2. He goes to 2nd for 1. Stankiewicz taps the bag on to 1st. Whipped cream and the cherry. A double play. Inning over, side retired. The old 1-6-3 double play gets the Blues out of another jam as they've just been bobbing and weaving so far in this game. They've only been caught for 1 run. As the Blues will come up in the bottom of the 5th inning. That double play brought to you by Simply Clear Marketing Solutions. Simply Clear Marketing and Media is a multifaceted marketing and media company dedicated to connecting, educating, and supporting community members and businesses through both San Luis Obispo and Monterey counties. We'll come back bottom of the 5th. It'll be Najib Brush out for his 5th inning of work as the Blues having a little convo right now. Skip trying to get his boys rallied and fired up as it'll be Noah Cracknell getting things started when we come back with Blues Baseball here on YouTube. Home half of the fifth getting started here. Noah Cracknell standing in. He struck out his first time facing Najib Rush, looking to turn the tables here as he watches a fastball just a bit inside for a called ball 1-0. Cracknell, Lutz, and Murillo due up here, 5, 6, and 7 in the order for the Blues as the 1-0 offering from Najib Rush on the way. Fastball, this one lifted foul out of play as Cracknell got an elevated fastball there. Fights it off 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike here on number 9, the catcher. As Noah Cracknell looking to get something started for the Blues. They have been held to just that 1 hit. As Cracknell on the season hitting a $111 as he swings and hits this slider on the ground to third, fielded by Figueredo. Throwing to first is in time to get Noah. So ground out here to get us going in the bottom of the fifth. Justin Lutz now will come to the plate. As Lutz will stand in here. Lutz also a strikeout victim as he got caught swinging on a slider down and in. Looking to drive something here. This is the type of pitcher Lutz should enjoy, a right-hander that throws fastballs for strikes. As the first offering to him is a fastball way inside as Lutz bends out of the way 1-0. Justin looking to drive something right here as he's ahead in the count 1-0. As he gets the 1-0 offering on the way as Najib Rush's fastball there's going to be lifted left field line. Tailing foul as no one's going to get to this one as it's going to land out of play. 1 ball and 1 strike on Justin here. We've only seen 3 pitches so far from Najib Rush, but we know he can place them well. He's got good location. Wisely takes something off that fastball every now and then just to keep hitters honest. Or when he just needs to make sure he gets a strike on a certain part of the zone. As Marco Murillo waits to hit, looking to get Lutz on base for him here. As the 1-1 offering from Najib Rush on the way as he kicks and deals. He brings to the plate. He's going to bring a fastball check swing by Lutz, but they say he went around 1-2. So another outside fastball there gets the call. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Justin as he stands in. Andrew Najib Rush on the mound, kicks and deals. This 1-2 offering is a fastball check swing, and they say Lutz went around. He's tagged out. Throw down to first just to double check. So another punch out of Justin there. The second out of the inning. Now Marco Murillo will hit. As Murillo walks to the plate, the left fielder for the Blues today out of San Luis Obispo, so one of our local kids. At the plate here is Marco out of Campbellsville University. He's hitting .244 on the season coming into this game. He swings and taps this one on the ground to second. Krish has it. Throwing to first is in time. Another 3-up, 3-down inning as Najib Rush is cruising right along here. As we've played 5 innings of baseball, it's still 1-0. Humboldt Crabs, so a pitcher's duel today as this 5th inning brought to you by ACI Jet, which is a world-class aviation company providing corporate aircraft management, charter, maintenance, and ground handling services, as it'll be Thomas Triantos back out there for the top of the 6th. Try to keep the deficit just 1-0. And as we get back to the action here, top of the 6th inning getting started as Thomas Triantos back out there on the mound for the Blues. The Cal Poly Jr. left-hander out of Livermore, California's first offering. Here's a fastball for a called strike to Ramon Enriquez, 0-1. Enriquez, Cantu, and Mendoza due up for the Crabs here as the Blues look to keep it just a 1-0 deficit as that fastball misses down in the zone, 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike here as Triantos takes a look now to the plate. The 1-1 offering, a fastball swung on a missed. As he goes in the upper part of the cabinet there with a high fastball. Enriquez goes after it, 1-2. So Triantos used what generally would be a strikeout pitch, that high fastball for the second strike. Now his 1-2 offering is a fastball down and away, 2-2. See if he tries to go back up in the zone, maybe with that breaking ball on the outside corner, a little backdoor action. That's what he's trying to set up here as his 2-2 delivery on the way. He brings a change up in the dirt there. Nice block by Noah. Keeps it in front. The count full now, 3-2. So 3 balls, 2 strikes here. Triantos trying to get his leader as Enriquez has worked the count full. As Thomas to the plate. He brings that fastball inside, but just a bit too much. As ball 4, he walks him. So Mike Bennett being a little stingy here in the middle innings with that inside fastball. Was gung-ho with it at the start of this game, but now pulling it in a little bit more as Enriquez walks. And now Santiago Cantu, the shortstop, will hit with a man on first base. And nobody out. So Blues looking for another big double play as Frazier in on the grass at third. Lipsius holding the runner at first. First pitch on the way. Fastball high, 1-0. Stankiewicz and Charleston pinched up the middle here. The outfield pretty straight up. Chastain shaded slightly toward left field, as he generally does with these right-handed hitters, as Cantu at the plate with his Miami Marlins colored cleats. As he watches a fastball in under his hands there, 2-0. Cantu on the day, a ground out and a line out as he had that hot shot toward third base where Frazier made a nice grab. As the 2-0 offering from Triantos on the way. There's a fastball bit inside, and the count moves to 3-0. So Thomas trying to get that inside strike call on these right-handed hitters, just unable to find the sweet spot. It's 3-0 now as Cracknell sets up on the outer half of the plate here. Triantos' 3-0 pitch is a fastball right there. Top of the zone strike call. Keeps the at-bat going at 3-1. As this game is moving along swimmingly, this pitcher's duel as that fastball misses high, ball 4. So a couple of walks here from Triantos as Johnny Mendoza will come to the plate. Mendoza had walked and popped out his 2 times up, is now out to the mound to have a little chat with Triantos. Is the catcher Cracknell. Stankiewicz going to come over and jump in on this little powwow as well as trying to settle their pitcher. Blues have been held quiet offensively here by the Crabs starter, so need to make sure that they hold up their end of the bargain defensively, as you can't win if you don't score. So that 1 run, not a big deal for the Blues. Just don't want to let it get it too high, as there's a good bunt down the third base line. Frazier's got it. His only play is going to be to first, and it's going to be not in time. As a little bit of a miscommunication there on that bunt. Frazier initially broke back toward his bag, thinking that Triantos was going to get it, but it was a hard bunt down the third base line. Frazier was the only one that could make a play on it. By the time he got there, got a good throw off. It just wasn't in time as Mendoza gets down the line with an infield single. So bases are loaded here, nobody out, and this is what you're trying to avoid with Otis Statham at the plate. Statham is 1 for 1. He's singled and walked. So big spot here for Triantos, as, like we were saying, Blues trying to solve the mystery of Najib Brush offensively. Cannot get down by too much here, as the first pitch is a breaking ball for a called strike, 0-1. So need some clutch pitching here out of the Cal Poly left-hander if the Blues want to stay within striking distance offensively. As the 0-1, another slider. This hit only got a high chop. This could be 2. Charleston go to second for 1. Throw on to first is Not in time. A close play at first. It was bang, bang. That could have gone either way, but Statham legs it out for a fielder's choice. So a run comes in to score. Blues unable to get the double play as it's men at the corners here. With two gone, or with one gone, excuse me. So looking for that other double play. It's going to be the top of the order. Bronson Grubbs at the plate. A 2-0 lead now for the Humboldt Crabs. First pitch to Grubbs outside with a fastball there, 1-0. So men at the corners here. One gone in the inning as the Crabs have added on with an extra run. Trying to keep it at just that as that fastball in on the hands. Flipped foul out of play. Nice play by a kid out there. He brought his glove to the game. He was ready for it. Makes a play on that one hopper there. And it counts 1-1. Blues should take note. That's some good defensive work by that kid over there. So 1-1 the count here. One gone in the inning. Triantos looking for another ground ball. Is that fastball in on the feet? The throw down to second as the runner breaking is not in time. A nice play by Jay Charleston there. Fields that short hop from Noah on the throw. Keeps it right where, keeps the runners as is. So a stolen base for Statham there as he was going. Got a ball in dirt. So a 2-1 count here on Grubbs. No double play opportunity now with runners at second and third. So Triantos needs to work hard for a strikeout here. Infield in now for the Blues. A wise call as the 2-1 offering on the way. Fastball low, 3-1, scooped by Cracknell there. So 3 balls and 1 strike. Coco Figueredo in the on-deck circle. The switch hitter, if he faces Triantos, will bat from the right side as there's a right-hander warming up in the Blues pen. The 3-1 offering. Fastball inside, almost hits him. He jumps out of the way. Does Grubbs, so he will walk, and the bases are loaded now. Pitching coach Ed Gravel going to come out and have a visit with his relief man on the mound as the bases are loaded here. One gone in the inning. Coco Figueredo will be coming to the plate. He is 1 for 2 on the day. He's walked, he's singled and scored back in the third, and he grounded out back to the pitcher. His last time up as the Amtrak train passes out beyond right field as it's a little meeting at the mound here by all the infield as Gravel goes back. Brought to you by Mission Private Wealth, serving their clients with more than 70 years of combined industry experience. As the Blues need a big double play ground ball here. It'll be corners in, middle back. Defensively here, most likely, as the Blues need to turn 2 here on a ground ball. Also acceptable results be a punch out or a shallow fly ball. As the first offering from Triantos is a fastball right on the inside corner. Nice pitch there. Jumps ahead, 0-1. So some big pitches here in the middle of this ball game. As the 0-1 offering on the way. There's a fastball just a bit low there. 1-1 close pitch called the ball. Count even now. 1 ball, 1 strike. Triantos wisely working low in the zone there, trying to induce that ground ball. Figueredo can run, so Blues going to need to be quick with it. As the 1-1 offering all the way. Fastball just a touch inside there. 2-1 as Figueredo sells it with an extra little jump out of the way there. So 2 balls and 1 strike here. As Triantos sets at the belt. His 2-1 offering on the way. Fastball hit on the ground to second. This could be 2. Charleston's got it. He goes to second for 1, but throw is wide. It pulls Stankiewicz off the bag, and everyone's going to be safe. So a throwing error there. Pulling Stankiewicz wide from second base. It was a tough play. Charleston on his glove side there. Probably could have gone for the 360 spin throw. Went with the drop step. Tried to open up, shoot from his hip pocket there. Unable to get any accuracy on the throw as it sails on him. So Figueredo reaches on the air, and its base is still loaded here for Critch. First pitch is a slider that stays high, 1-0. So 3-0 our score here. And the Crabs still in business with only 1 out. Their 3-hitter at the plate. Critch 2 for 2 on the day. A pair of singles to left field as the 1-0 offering a big swing and a miss as he hacks at a high fastball there, 1-1. So the 6th inning proving problematic here for the Blues as they've allowed a pair of runs so far. And the Crabs in a good position to add on as that pitch A good changeup there drops in the zone from Triantos, 1-2. So ahead in the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes here on Jackson Krish, who's got the open stance. Rest of the bat on his shoulder. Leg kick and go. The 1-2 at fastball. Just fought off there by Jackson right in on the hands. As he stays alive, the count will go one more here with a 1-2 count on him. Jackson looking to drive something. Triantos working for a big punch out. The 1-2 offering. Fastball way inside. Almost hits him 2-2 as Krish thankfully able to move out of the way of that one as that saves a run for the Blues and continues this at bat. So 2 balls and 2 strikes. Pitch on the way. Changeup just a bit low as Triantos asking home plate umpire Mike Bennett, if not there, where do you want it? Good changeup at the knees, doesn't get the call. It was right down the middle, so it definitely had the plate. As now we have a 3-2 offering here. Pitch on the way. Fastball high, ball 4. Triantos still not happy about the 2-2 call. Neither are the fans in attendance here, so that'll walk home a run. As Statham comes in to score. The 3rd run of the inning for the Crabs. It's 4-0 now. As now the cleanup man, McCarthy Tatum, will come to the plate with the bases loaded and still only 1 out. As Toronto sets at the belt, his first offering on the way to McCarthy's a fastball hit on the ground. And it's past the diving Frazier. Slow roller into left field. Is going to score a pair as the throw is cut off by Frazier. As it comes in from Rio from left. So a pair of runs there on the single by Tatum. Increasing the Packers' lead as they've struck for 5 runs in the top of the 6th inning here. As it looks like that's going to be all for Thomas Triantos as he will get pulled here with the bases. With runners at first and second here. And Connor Blair coming up to the plate, the newly signed Washington Husky, as it'll be a right-hander coming in to face Connor Blair. As we'll take a short break here. This pitching change brought to you by Taylor Friggin Capital Management. Taylor Capital Management LLC is an investment advisory firm that provides active investment management strategies and venture capital opportunities to a select group of individuals, RIAs, and institutional investors. As we're going to come back with the top of the 6th inning. The Crabs have struck for 5. They're looking for more. Blues trying to stop the bleeding when we come back. As we get back to the action here, new pitcher on the mound for the Blues, number 28, Cameron Ziegler, as Thomas Triantos' day is done. He goes 1 1/3, allows 3 hits, 5 walks, 5 earned runs on the day. He's responsible for the runners at first and second, as well as Cameron Ziegler, the right-hander, stands on the mound here trying to stop the bleeding as the Crabs have struck for 5 runs here in the top of the 6th inning. As first pitch to Connor Blair is a ball 1-0. One pitch can get the Blues out of the inning here. Ziegler looking to find that one pitch as the 1-0 offering on the way to Blair is going to be a fastball swung on and missed. As gets him with a high fastball there, 1 ball and 1 strike. So Ziegler on the mound so far this season for the Blues. He's boasts a 3.38 ERA through 16 innings of work. This is 1-1 offering on the way. As a changeup swung on and missed. The runner's breaking for third, and the throw's going to get into left field, and that's going to allow another run to come home and score as Cracknell's short hop Frazier, who's unable to pick it. So Krish also advances to third on the throwing error. Krish comes in to score. Tatum advances to third on the throwing errors. That'll plate the 6th run of the inning for the Crabs here as they have opened this game up here in the back half. As now infield in once more, the 1-2 offering from Ziegler on the way. A slider. This one's lifted left field, hit pretty well. Back is Murillo. He can't seem to find it. It's going to be off the wall, and it kicks away from him once more as rounding second. And now holding up is Connor Blair as he blasts a double there. Tatum trots home from third to score. As now it's a runner on second with still only 1 out. So a slider from Ziegler there gets tattooed off the recycle sign out in left field. And now Ramon Enriquez will hit as he started this inning with a walk. Came around to score on the single by Johnny Mendoza. So 1 out here and 1 on. Ziegler out of the stretch. His first offering, a fastball. This one hit high to left. Murillo over. It's drifting foul. Looks like it's going to get out of play as Murillo along the fence. He reaches over the fence and makes a catch. Tagging and moving up to third on the play is Connor Blair, but a nice grab there as Marco Murillo. That ball just stays fair, or stays in play. Murillo reaches over the fence down the left field line, snags it for the 2nd out. And with 2 gone, Santiago Cantu will hit with a man on third. So the Blues stealing out there. Nice acrobatic play by Marco Murillo. So with 2 gone, the shortstop Cantu at the plate. He walked and scored in his first at-bat of the inning. As Ziegler's first offering him a front door breaking ball for a called strike. 0-1. So no balls and 1 strike here as Ziegler on the mound looking to strand that runner at third. As his 0-1 offering on the way. Brings another slide. This one just tapped foul there as Cantu tried to hold up, just able to get a piece of it as he knobs it foul. 0-2. So no balls, 2 strikes here on the batter Santiago Cantu as Cameron Ziegler looking to finally end this inning here. This is 0-2 offering a changeup swung on and missed. Throw down to first is in time. Hitting over, side retired, but damage and a lot of it done here as the Crabs strike for 7 runs in the top of the 6th inning as it's an 8-0 ball game. And of course, number 24, Andrew Najib Brush will be coming back out to work the bottom of the 6th inning, looking for a big shutdown inning. Blues going to try to chip away here. They got some work to do. We'll see if they can get started on that work in the bottom of the 6th. As the bottom of the sixth gets started, Brandon Frazier's going to get things going here. His first offering from Najee Brush is outside to Frazier 1-0. It'll be Frazier, Chastain, and Charleston due up for the Blues in the bottom of the sixth inning. Is the top of this inning saw the Crabs plate 7 runs on 3 hits as they made good on the walks the Blues gave them. So the free base runners come back to bite them there in the top of the sixth, but the Blues looking to make some moves here in the latter stages of this game as they got 12 outs to play with here. As it's a 2-0 count here on Frazier early on. So Blues looking to get to Najee Brush as this game goes on. As the 2-0 offering to Frazier on the way. Fastball swung, fouled straight back, 2-1. So Frazier green light. 2-0, nice pitch by Najee Brush. It was right on that outside corner. Frazier must have been looking for it as he goes after it. As the 2-1 offering now on the way. Najee Brush kicks and deals. 2-1 fastball. It's going to be lifted into left field, playable as Otis Statham coasts under it, and he will make the catch for the first out of the inning. And with one gone, Austin Chastain at the plate. All right. Attendance for the game here today is 773 patrons have made their way so far into the gate as Austin Chastain will dig in here. First pitch on the way to the lefty. Chastain shows Bunny, gets it down. It's going to be just foul down the third base line as it kicks well foul. Now 0-1. So no balls and 1 strike here as Chastain in the box. The left-hander looking to get aboard as the 0-1 offering on the way here. And that slider is pulled foul down the line, 0-2. Snowballs and 2 strikes here. Chastain looking to get aboard. Going to have to battle back in this count here. As Andrew Najee Brush has worked ahead. A couple foul balls by Chastain is now the 0-2 offering on the way from the right-hander. His changeup drops low out of the zone. A wise take. Chastain able to lay off. It's 1-2. Doesn't get fooled into going after the low off speed in the dirt there. As the 1-2 pitch on the way here. Najee Brush winds and throws, fires a fastball just a bit inside as Mike Bennett stood up quickly like he wanted to call something, but decides against it. So 2-2 the count here as Chastain trying to work his way back. The 2-2 pitch on the way from Najee Brush is fought off. A nice job there inside fastball. Chastain just stays alive, swats it away. As on deck for the Blues will be a pinch hitter, number 3. Jack Kuzma will come in to hit for Charleston. So Blues maybe looking to the bench here to get some life as that fastball is hit slowly on the ground to short. Cantu's got it. It's got to come up and hurry with it. His throw on to first is just in time. Another bang-bang play over there at first base. Some tough calls for our first base umpire today, Mel Gatson, as he makes that one there. Chastain is out on the 6-3 putout, and with 2 gone, it'll be Jack Kuzma to the plate. So Kuzma will hit here for Jay. As Kuzma out of Minnesota, another Cal Poly man, comes to the plate here looking to get something going with 2 gone in the inning. As the first offering to Kuzma is inside for a ball, 1-0. So righty-righty matchup between Kuzma and Najee Brush. As the 1-0 offering to Jack on the way here. Kuzma batting 182 on the season. The 1-0 pitch, a fastball lifted foul out of play, 1-1. As Jack, a pair of hits in 11 at-bats so far. He's also been walked 5 times, so he's got a good sense of his strike zone. As the 1-1 offering on the way to Jack here. Front door breaking ball for a called strike, 1-2. So Brush using that front door slider once more here. He grabs that second strike of this at-bat, now 1-2. Third base, Figueredo hugging the line over there. He's just a step off playing no doubles defense is McCarty. Tatum over at first base as well. Both corner infielders right on that chalk. As it counts 2-2 as the slider is well out of the zone, down and away. So 2 balls and 2 strikes here on Kuzma. The right-hander slightly open stance if he can reach. Dane Stankiewicz will get a chance to hit. Pitch on the way. Fastball popped up on the infield. Back is the catcher. Enriquez throws the mask and Mendoza throws the mask and makes the catch. Inning over. Side retired. Blues go down in order once more here. As we have played 6 innings of baseball. Blues have been held to just 1 hit. As we'll come back with the top of the 7th. As it'll be Ziegler back out on the mound for his first full inning of work. Blues trailing 8-0 after 6. As we get set to go in the top of the 7th inning, Johnny Mendoza, the catcher, at the plate here. It's been for ball 1 Obi Mendoza, Statham, and Grubbs due up in the top of the 7th inning as Ziegler's 1-0 delivery is a fastball. Line foul out of play, 1-1. As the Blues keep the deficit as is. It was a real pitcher's duel so far in this game until the 6th inning. The Crabs cashed in for 7 runs as they worked 5 walks and added 3 hits as Mendoza swings through a breaking ball there. This count moves to 1-2. So the top of the 6th, the big difference in this game. The other difference would be the starter on the mound for the Crabs. He's held the Blues to just 1 hit as that fastball misses outside there. Count goes to 2-2. And there is no action in the Crabs pen here, so it looks like they're going to let Najee Brushers keep on going at least into the 7th inning. That's the 2-2 offering from Ziegler on the way here. He kicks and deals. He brings a changeup, swung on and missed. Gets you Jackets out. It's getting a little breezy here as Mendoza swings at a changeup there, unable to come up with it for the first out of the inning. That'll bring Otis Statham to the plate with 1 gone and nobody aboard. Statham has walked, singled, reached on a fielder's choice. He scored one of those 7 runs into that 6th inning. As the first offering from the right-hander, Ziegler on the way. As he kicks and deals, he whips a slider in there for a strike, 0-1. So no balls, one strike here as Statham stands at the plate. Tall right-handed hitter playing left field today for the Crabs. The 0-1 offering on the way. Fastball swung on and missed. Two-seamer dives low and in. Statham goes after it. 0-2. As the 0-2 offering on the way, Ziegler brings the fastball lifted down the right field line, foul out of play as that one gets back into the shrubs. So Blues looking for a clean inning out of Ziegler here. Trying to keep the deficit to just that pedestrian 8 runs. As Cameron looks in, gets the sign from his battery mate, Noah Cracknell, who sets up the outer half pitch on the way. Fastball low in the dirt. Cracknell keeps it in front. It's 1-2. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes now on the batter side infield, pretty straight up. Frazier hugging the line over at third. As the 1-2 offering from Ziegler on the way here. He kicks into a slider, swung on and missed. There's another out there, another good slider. That frisbee slider from Cameron Ziegler gets Statham waving at it for the second out of the inning, and Bronson Grubbs will come to the plate here. Grubbs 0 for 3 on the day. He did walk and score in the 6th. Other than that, he struck out, flied out, and grounded out on the day. As the leadoff man for the Crabs at the plate now. Crouch stance in the right-handed batter's box. The first offering to him is a slider down and away for a ball, 1-0. So Ziegler looking to get right after Bronson Grubbs here. They've been able to keep him quiet so far in this game. As the 1-0 offering from Ziegler on the way here. That changeup lifted down the left field line, foul out of play as he went inside with a changeup there. Grubbs spins on it, pulls it foul, 1-1. It's kind of a dreary day here, still a little bit. Cloud coverage is heavy. Some blue skies poking out there beyond center field. Seems like the clouds are finally starting to make their way through. As now the 1-1 offering from Ziegler on the way. There's a fastball just a bit inside, close pitch, called a ball. It's been about a flip of a coin on that inside corner. Seems like he's given the off-speed pitches on the inside corner more than the fastballs. So an interesting note to remember for next time we see Bennett behind the plate. As the 2-1 offering from Ziegler on the way here. Fastball hit on the ground at third, and it's just going to kick foul there. The last hop. It spins foul, and the count even now at 2-2. So 2 balls and 2 strikes here. Ziegler looking for one more good pitch here to get out of this inning. As he sets now ready, his 2-2 offering on the way. The slider swung, popped up, shallow center field coming in is Chastain, but calling for it is Kuzma. He makes the catch, almost slips, but inning over. Slider retired. That is the first 1-2-3 inning the Blues have been able to put together today. So maybe that'll start some mojo offensively as the Blues need 8 runs here. They got 3 innings to do it. And it'll be Stankiewicz, Lipsius, and Hagen scheduled to come up when we come back with Blues baseball. All right. Top of the seventh inning. Saw a 1-2-3 inning for the Blues defensively as Dane Stankiewicz comes up here in the bottom of the seventh. The 0-1 offering from Najib Brush is a slider for a strike, nothing and two. So he goes fastball slider to jump ahead of Dane here. So no balls and two strikes. 2 strikes on the Blues infielder as the 0-2 fastball runs high. 1-2 Stankiewicz, shortstop today, now has moved over to second base with the addition of Kuzma. Stankiewicz looking for his first hit, as are all the Blues in the lineup, minus that of Luke Lipsius, as that changeup drops out of the zone 2-2. So Andrew Najib Brush did not forget his best stuff up in Humboldt. He brought it with him. He's been pitching very, very well. Has only allowed 1 hit so far. As this 2-2 offering on the way, slider popped up on the infield. Calls for it over at second base and makes the catch for the first out. So Stankiewicz retired with 1. Luke Lipsius will hit. As Lipsius on the day. 1 for 2. As he has that triple back in the first inning. The lone base runner the Blues have been able to get off Najib Brush as a first pitch fastball runs a bit low there, 1-0. So 1 ball, no strikes on the left-handed hitting Tennessee Volunteer. As the 1-0 offering to Lipsius here is a slider down and in, just misses a bit low. 2-0. Lipsius able to lay off. So 2 balls and no strikes on Luke as the 2-0 offering on the way from Harris swung and fouled straight back. 2-1. So Blues free swinging every time they've had a 2-0 count on it, taking a hack. Saw Frazier do that last inning, got ahead 2-0, got the same pitch as Lipsius. The outside fastball to the left-hander, fouled back, and now the 2-1 offering on the way. Another fastball. This one runs high, 3-1. As this will be only the second 3-ball count worked by a Blues batter so far today. Lipsius worked the other one as well in his second time up. It's a 3-1 pitch. A fastball popped up straight up the elevator shaft as it might leak out of play. It does not as it spins back and caught by the catcher, Johnny Mendoza. So Lipsius is retired, and with 2 gone, Slade Hagen will hit. So tough result, 3-1, looking for something he can drive. Was Lipsius just underneath that fastball, pops it straight up, and with 2 gone, Slade Hagen, the designated hitter, will come to the plate. So Hagen stands in now 0 for 2, a pop-up and a strikeout victim his 2 times up as the first offering to him is a fastball swung on and missed, 0-1. On deck is the catcher, Noah Cracknell. So he looks to get an at-bat here in the 7th, the 0-1 to Hagen. A fastball swung on and missed, high heater there. He chases 0-2. So a couple fastballs here to get Slade started. We'll see if Najib most likely goes with that change up down in the zone, or possibly that slider, or he could look to take Hagen back upstairs with another good fastball. His 0-2 offering on the way. He goes with that fastball, just misses a bit inside. Count moves to 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes on Slade. As Najib Brush blinds and throws, his 1-2 offering is a changeup low, blocked by Mendoza. It just trickles away from him to the left. 2-2. So Cracknell waits to hit infield straight up, except for the third baseman, Figueredo, who's playing on that third base line. Like we said, that no doubles defense from these Crabs on the infield. As the 2-2 offering to Slade on the way here. Pitches a fastball foul straight back as it gets just up and over the backstop. Now clambers back toward the concession area, and we'll do the 2-2 one more time. As Najib Brush gets a new ball out there on the mound. Hagen, the tall right-handed batter, steps back in the box, slightly open stance. hoists the bat onto his shoulder as a 2-2 pitch on the way. A front door slider. Strike 3 called as Hagan is retired on strikes for the second time today. So the Blues go down in order again as Najib Brush is putting on a clinic. He's only allowed 1 hit, no walks through 7 innings. As we'll come back with the top of the 8th inning, it'll be Cameron Ziegler back out there for his second full inning of work. We come back with Blues baseball. As we get started with the top of the 8th inning, coming to the plate is Coco Figueredo, the switch hitting third baseman at the plate, getting about from the left side as he faces Cameron Ziegler. Ziegler posted the first 1-2-3 inning for the Blues defensively in that 7th inning as he works here in the 8th. His first offering to the left-hander. Fastball swung popped up. Might stay playable as Cracknell in pursuit over by the dugout of the Crabs. He lays out, unable to come up with that one, so that ball drifts out of the way of Cracknell's glove, 0-1. Noah valiant effort there, goes full layout, just unable to corral that one. So 0-1 as Figueredo gets a second chance. It'll be the heart of the order. Figueredo, Krish, and Tatum due up for the Crabs here in the top of the 8th inning. And Ziegler on the mound, working with Cracknell behind the plate as Noah ready to go after that dive attempt as he's reset behind the plate. The 0-1 offering on the way as Ziegler kicks and deals. Whips a slider, and that's going to be popped up shallow left field. Going out, calling for it is Jack Kuzma as he will make the catch. So 1 gone in the inning as Jackson Krish will come to the plate. As Krish 2 for 2 on the day, 2 singles, 2 walks, and 1 run scored, as well as a stolen base. So Krish yet to be retired at the plate here, as Ziegler will try to be the first to accomplish that. We've just hit the 2-hour mark of our game. We're in the top of the 8th inning. It's an 8-0 Humboldt Crabs lead as first offering to Krish is a slider in the dirt for a ball, 1-0. So 1 ball, no strikes on the batter. Krish, the right-hander, at open stance, a big leg kick when he swings. Ready for Ziegler's 1-0 offering here as Cameron kicks and deals, brings the fastball to the plate, skips in front of Cracknell there. 2-0. 2 balls and no strikes here as Ziegler looking for another clean inning out there, trying to keep the deficit at just a manageable 8. As the 2-0 offering on the way as a fastball tap foul at the plate, 2-1. But you know, as we say here, you got to play the game. And the game is still being played as the Blues got 5 outs that they can burn to make 8 runs happen before they commit that 6th out. So there's time on the clock as they need a big defensive stand here in the 8th as that fastball swung on and tap foul, 2-2. So 2 balls and 2 strikes here. Krish at the plate, Ziegler on the mound. Blues need to get through this dangerous part of the Crabs order. There's a 2-2 offering on the way here. Ziegler to the plate. Fastball swung lifted into center field. High but playable as Chastain's underneath it. And he makes the catch, and there are 2 gone. So big out there for the first time. Krish is retired. As now McCarthy Tatum will come to the plate. Tatum got that big 2-out hit in that 6th inning that played a couple of runs. As he was the last batter that Toronto's faced before he was changed out with Ziegler, as Ziegler faces Tatum here. His first pitch low for a ball, 1-0. Blues still working to solve the mystery of Najim Brushes. No one has even thought about warming up in that Crabs pen. I haven't seen a pitcher grab a ball or a glove. As the 1-0 offering to Tatum popped up, foul ground. It's just drifting toward the fence line. Lipsius is there, and Lipsius will make the catch. Inning over, side retired. Nice play there, finds the fence. Catcher Cracknell helped him out there a little bit. Let him know when he was getting close. So 3-up, 3-down inning. We'll be back with the bottom of the 8th inning. Blues got 2 innings. They got to get 8 runs. We'll see what happens. They got 5 in an inning last night. That'll be a good start when we come back with the bottom of the 8th. As we get set here, bottom of the 8th inning, Noah Cracknell coming to the plate to get things started for the Blues. Andrew Najib Brush back out on the mound. First pitch to Cracknell, swung on and misses. He chases a fastball out of the zone, 0-1. Cracknell, Lutz, and Murillo due up for the Blues. As Najib Brush winds and throws his 0-1 offering on the way. Fastball fouled straight back to the screen, 0-2. As Najib Brush, the right-hander at Chico State, the 6'2 junior, on the mound here, has been just on, as he's only allowed 1 hit, no walks through 7 innings. That slider pulled, foul, 0-2. The count will remain. As Brush has struck out 7 Blues hitters. No walks, 1 hit on the day so far. No one warming in the pen, so the Blues are going to have to figure him out if they want to get back in this ball game. As the 0-2 pitch on the way, slider pulled at the third baseman, and Figueredo loses his footing there as he tried to pick that ball out of the dirt. And that'll be a hit for Noah Cracknell as Figueredo did not want to body up that one. A slider from Najib Brush. Cracknell, a one-hop shot over to third base. Figueredo tried to pick it, unable to do so. He gets by him. That is the second hit for the Blues in the ball game as they have their leadoff man on here for only the second time today. Najib Brush is going to have to pitch out of the stretch. He sets here facing Justin Lutz. First pitch to Lutz is swung on. That one's hit to right. If it's fair, it is gone, and it is hooking foul. My word, Justin Lutz. I think he was looking first pitch fastball there. He just might have been as he turned on what was about an 86-mile-an-hour heater and deposited it about 400 feet down the right field line, but just about 15 feet too far foul. As now the 0-1 offering to Lutz on the way, a fastball down and in for ball 1-0. Back pick over to first by the catcher Mendoza, not in time as Cracknell scrambles back. It's 1-1. So Noah Cracknell, big hit there. Down on the count, 0-2. As Najib Brush makes a mistake with that put-away slider, left it in the zone. Cracknell doesn't miss it. As that bat pitch down and in once again to Lutz 2-1. Looked like Figueredo was going to be able to just body it up, maybe take it off the chest because of how hard the ball was hit. He would have been able to just pick it up and throw Cracknell up, but went for the pick and got it on a tweener hop. No chance. So a single for Noah as he stands at first base. The 2-1 offering to Justin on the way here as Najib to the plate. Fastball low and away, 3-1. That is the third 3-1 three-ball count we've seen from Najib today. So that single forced him to go out of the stretch has upset his rhythm. The Blues have finally been able to possibly make Najib Brush uncomfortable today. As Andrew brings his 3-1 pitch to the plate. Fastball, that one's lifted to right, and that one is hit well. And Lutz will watch that baby soar out of here. A 2-run bomb by Justin Lutz. As he sends that one a no-doubter out to right. He pulled it foul at the start of the at-bat. Now gets it over in fair ground as he will cross home plate with a 2-run home run from the Pepperdine product, his second of the year. And the Blues are in the run column with a 2-run home run just in time for Blue Score U-Score pricing in the bottom of the 8th. As that was just about as much of a no-doubter as you'll see in the CCL right there. Justin Lutz tattoos that 3-1 pitch, gets a fastball center cut, does not miss it. And now Marco Maria at the plate takes a strike, 0-1. And this is what we're talking about. You have to play the game. Now the Blues trail by only 6 in the bottom of the 8th as that slider's a called strike, 0-2. But no gone here. Nobody out still as Murillo hits Frazier in the on-deck circle. As the 0-2 offering on the way. Fastball swung on and missed as Murillo strikes out on 3 pitches. And he is gone for the first out. Now Brandon Frazier will hit. So Frazier bats now, another left-handed bat in this Blues order. At the plate, 1 gone in the inning. Nobody on the base pass as Chastain, the other left-handed hitter, steps out in the on-deck circle. First pitch down and away to Frazier, 1-0. So Najib Brush, I don't want to say he's had problems today because he's been pitching fantastic, but when he has had problems, it's been with the lefties in the Blues order. That 1-0 pitch is lifted foul out of the stadium back toward the park. It's 1-1 as he gave up that triple to Lipsius. All of his 3-ball counts have come against left-handed hitting. He gave up the 2-run shot right there to Lutz. So maybe these lefties can get something going as the 1-1 offering is swung on. This one's hit to left, hit pretty well. Otis Statham is back, and he's going to get there and make the catch just in front of the track as he was playing very deep out there in left field. So he's in a good position to make that play. 2 gone as Austin Chastain will now hit. So Chastain will stand in here. 2 gone in the inning. The First offering to Austin on the way. A fastball swung lifted foul left field out of play as it gets into the bushes. 0-1. So Justin Lutz, a monstrous, towering home run to right field, has given the Blues their first runs of this game as they trail it 8-2. As they break through, they finally stop the shutout of Najib Rush as that 0-1 fastball is going to miss outside 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike here. Left-hander warming up in the pen. Looks like it's Josh Andrews for the Blues. Getting loose as that fastball in on the hands of Chastain. Saws him off. He flips it into shallow left field. Going out is Figueredo, and he will make the catch. Hitting over side, retired, but damage done as the Blues pick up a pair on the Justin Lutz home run as we will go to the top of the 9th. Blues trailing 8-2 after 8 as they're going to look for a shutdown inning out of their bullpen as it looks like it will be Josh Andrews coming out. When we come back, it'll be Andrews' 9th inning. Top of the 9th inning set to go here. New pitcher on the mound, number 22, Josh Andrews, the left-handed senior out of Grand Canyon University. Fires a strike here to Connor Blair. It'll be Blair, Enriquez, and Cantu, the scheduled hitters for the Crabs, as the 0-1 offering is a called strike, 0-2. As Cameron Ziegler's day is done, he goes 2 2/3 innings, allows 1 hit, 2 walks, no runs, 2 strikeouts. So good day out of the pen for the right-hander. As the 0-2 fastball just a bit outside there, good purpose pitches. Blair doesn't chase it. Count now moves to 1-2. So Andrews looking for a clean 9th inning here, trying to give his team a chance to make it an exciting 9th inning as they trail 8-2, but you never know. You don't. You simply can't. And that's what we're working on right now as the Blues look to make an improbable comeback as a backdoor slider misses just a bit outside there. 2-2. So 2 balls and 2 strikes here on the batter, Connor Blair. As the 2-2 offering is a fastball swung on and missed up top where Mama hides the Thin Mints. As Blair down, swinging at a high fastball for out number 1. Now Ramon Enriquez will come to the plate. Enriquez is the designated hitter. 0 for 2, a couple of flyouts to Chastain. He walked and scored his last time up. As the right-hander stands in against the lefty Andrews, as the train passes the other way this time, out and beyond right field. It's the first offering on the way from Andrews. A fastball just a bit low, 1-0. The 1-0 offering on the way from Andrews. A changeup. This one finds the zone 1-1. Nice pitch there on the outer half. Gets the call. 1 ball and 1 strike as Josh Working quickly here is 1-1 deliveries. A slider down and in just a bit too far. 2-1. Nice pitch there. Just can't get the call or the swing. So a 2-1 count here on Ramon Enriquez as Andrews hurdles a pitch here that's fouled off by Ramon. It's 2-2. So 2 balls and 2 strikes here on the designated hitter with Santiago Cantu, the shortstop, in the on-deck circle. It's the 2-2 offering on the way. Fastball swung, lifted, fouled on the right field line, out of play as Andrews with the 2-seam fastball on the outside corner there. Has it fought off and will reset for another 2-2 offer. So 2 balls and 2 strikes here as Andrews kicks and deals the offer. Slider swung, just tap foul there down the third base line. And we'll reset for another 2-2 offer. As looking ahead to the bottom of the ninth, where the Blues will attempt the improbable comeback. It'll be the top of the order of Jack Kuzma, Dane Stankiewicz, and Luke Lipsius due up. So the right people for the job to get things started. It's going to take a team effort to grab 6 in the bottom of the ninth as that fastball's fouled off once more. So 8th pitch of the at-bat upcoming here. 2-2 count is Coleman over there eating some chicken, having a good time, keeping stats. Just living, just having a nice, good Sunday afternoon. As the 2-2 offer on the way here. Fastball down and away for a ball in the count. Now full 3-2. So 3 balls and 2 strikes now as Enriquez digs back in. The payoff pitch coming here. A fastball just a bit low. So Enriquez will walk. As now Santiago Cantu will hit. The man on first and 1 gone. Blues going to look for a double play to end the inning here as Andrews going to try to work low in the zone to Santiago as he is 0 for 2 as well on the day. He walked and scored his last time up as that fastball low, picked by Noah. He's got a man caught out there between first and second as goes to Lipsius. Lipsius over to Stankiewicz. Stankiewicz will tag him out. So a nice play there as Cracknell able to block that ball, keeps it in front. Caught Enriquez in no man's land as he started taking off for second base. Thought the ball got by him. It did not. So 2 outs there on a caught stealing. The good old-fashioned 2, 3, 6, 2, 3, 4 put out, of course. Got to keep it numerical as it's a 1-0 offering to Cantu. A fastball just a bit low there, 2-0. So with the base runner taken off the bases here, Blues 1 out away from a clean ninth. That's the 2-0 offerings. A fastball. This one also a bit low, just below the knees, 3-0. So Andrews looking for a big pitch here. Down the count, 3-0. This is offering on the way. Fastball. This one is a called strike at the knees as he finds the sweet spot, 3-1. So 3 balls and 1 strike here. The offering on the way. That fastball's going to be lifted into right. Coming on is Justin Lutz. He goes into a dive and a spectacular catch as he can do no wrong. As a full Dolphin-esque dive coming in, makes the play. Inning over, side retired. We head to the bottom of the ninth. It'll be the top of the order for the Blues due up. When we come back, they're looking for 6. We'll see if they can provide it when we return. as we get set to go. Bottom of the ninth, top of the order. Jack Kuzma at the plate, fastball up and in for a ball 1-0. Blues looking for 6 runs if they want to keep playing baseball today on a cloudy Sunday afternoon. As it is none other than Andrew Najib brushed back out there as that pitch popped up left field. Otis Stadium's got it, and he makes the catch. So 1 gone here on the fly out to left. That'll bring Dane Stankiewicz to the plate. As Stankiewicz bats here, the left-hander. Left-handed hitting, right-handed fielding. Infielder on here with 1 out in the inning. The Blues looking to make this bottom of the ninth interesting as Stankiewicz 0 for 3 on the day, trying to still solve the mystery of Najib Brush as his first offering is a fastball high for a ball 1-0. As the Blues got a good ninth inning out of Josh Andrews, a 1-2-3 ninth. As the 1-0 offering on the way here, fastball upstairs, 2-0. This is really his whole game. It's been a pitcher's duel. The difference in this game, the 7-run 6th inning for the Crabs, where the Blues gave him 5 free passes along with 3 hits. That 2-0 offering outside 3-0 as the Blues allowed 1 in the 3rd, but were solid for quite a while as Triantos got touched up in that 6th inning as the free passes the Blues allowed finally came back to hurt them as the Crabs got some big hits with runners in scoring positions. That pitch misses high, ball 4, so Stankiewicz walks on 4 pitches, and he is aboard to get the bottom of the ninth started. If the Blues could have erased that 6th inning, they would have put this game away with Lutz's 2-run blast. But, hey, that's cribbage. That's baseball. Got to learn to play through the errors. Look to make it up here as they trail by 6. That cribbage reference is for my roommate who is listening in, Jason. You're welcome. As that fastball hit on the ground. Base hit for Luke Lipsius, his second of the day, as Kuzma holds at second. First and second here. Only 1 out. As of right now, Marco Murillo represents the tying run. But now at the plate currently is Slade Hagan. So we got a ways to go to get to Marco, but you never know. As pitching coach is going to come out, he's going to make a move. So Najib Brush's day and his reign of terror is finally over as he will come off the mound here with runners at first and second and 1 out. As we will take a quick break here. This pitching change brought to you by Dream Dinners. At Dream Dinners, you make homemade meals for your family in our store. Then freeze and thaw and cook when you're ready at your own home. As we'll come back with the bottom of the ninth, it'll be a new pitcher on as the Blues look to continue the rally when we return. As we jump back in here, bottom of the ninth, Blues looking to rally as it'll be a right-hander on in relief. Kenton Carruthers will come on in relief. Another Chico State man. So the Crabs going with the Chico State on the mound as the starter. Andrew Najib Brush Out of Chico State, went 8 1/3, allowed 4 hits, 2 earned runs on the 2-run blast by Justin Lutz. He also struck out 8 Blues batters, allowed 1 walk on 115 pitches. So his day is done. And Kenton Carruthers on the mound as Slade Hagen at the plate. Carruthers' first offer, a fastball high up and in as Hagen bends his head out of the way. They're 1-0. Cracknell in the on-deck circle. Blues looking to rally. They trail 8-2, but they got 2 men on here with only 1 out. As the 1-0 offering from Carruthers out of the way. Fastball, another one way inside as Hagen gets out of the way of that one, 2-0. So 2 balls and no strikes here as Carruthers struggles to find the zone early. A pair of fastballs that miss well inside. If you're Slade Hagen, you might just want to get up on that inside corner, try to take one in the back and load the bases if possible. As the 2-0 offering comes on here, that fastball is hittable, and it's going to be sent into left field for a base hit, and the bases are loaded. So Hagen does it the less painful way as he drives that one into left field for a single, his first hit of this contest. As the bases are juiced here with none other than Noah Cracknell at the plate. So Noah stands in now. Big spot for the University of Portland player. Some say it couldn't be done. Blues trying to prove them wrong. One of those people was Ellie, our music director. She's a real pessimist, but it's all right. We like her anyways. The first offering to Noah on the way here. Fastball. Ooh, close pitch called a strike. 0-1. Looked low. Gets the call to the knees on the outside corner. 0-1. So Cracknell, he singled his last time up, looking for more of the same. The 0-1 offering is a slider for a strike on the outside corner, 0-2. So just like that, Cracknell watches a couple pitches, and he's down 0-2. So needs to battle back here. As Noah stands in, letting runners take their leads. Looking to just drop a single anywhere he can. As the 0-2 offer on the way here. That slider swung on, popped up, going to get foul in as it reached the seats. As a man with a beer decides just to dodge it. Well played there, sir. As he just gets out of the way, sitting in his seat, just, quick little dodge to the left. A child with blue hair able to make the play on the skip. So count still 0-2 as that kid has Blues spirit. As the 0-2 offering on the way to Noah here. As Carruthers to the plate, that fastball checks his swing. Does Noah in time. 1-2 as they appeal no go. Says our man on the bases, Mel Gatson. He's right on that one. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, Noah. Looking to come up clutch. Coleman Barr looking to finally get rid of that fly that's been bothering for many innings next to me. I'm afraid he's going to slap me in the face. As the 1-2 offering has been signed by Mendoza. Carruthers to the plate. His pitch on the way, a fastball is just tapped foul. As it looked like he threw it by Cracknell, but Noah, wily veteran that he is, steals it out of the glove to stay alive. So we'll reset for another 1-2. Noah at the plate, trying to just play some pepper here. Keep the train moving as the 1-2 pitch on the way. Slider swung on and missed. Noah down on strike, slider low and away in the dirt. As Cracknell way out in front, he was looking fastball all the way. A little too jumpy, so 2 gone now. Justin Lutz at the plate. Fresh off the home run from last inning. He's got the bases loaded with a chance to keep this game going. Marco Murillo in the on-deck circle. The tying run is in the hole in the form of Brandon Frazier. So Blues, some work to do here. But they put together a good opportunity. This is the first offering, adjusting the fastball. This one's hit to center field, and it is hit well. And going back, still going back, looking up, and that baby is gone. A grand slam. Break out the rye bread and the mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. Here is Sinsheimer, Justin Lutz. An ambushed home run. He hits a granny right over dead center. And they are not done yet. as Justin Lutz puts a charge into that one. Center fielder for the Crabs, Bronson Grubbs, looked up in disbelief as that ball sails right over the 395 sign in center field. And just like that, it's an 8-6 ball game. This is why you play the game. You got to play the game. And Justin Lutz is playing home run derby here today with his second bomb in as many at-bats. He saved the best for last. A grand slam there. Now Murillo will hit. Blues still looking for two as that pitch fouled off at the plate, 0-1. So Blues trailing by 2 as they have amassed 6 runs in these last 2 innings, all coming from Justin Lutz, who has a pair of long balls as that 0-2 slider swung on and missed. Murillo drops to a knee, Adrian Beltre style, trying to make contact with that one. So down to their last strike are the Blues as Murillo trying to keep it going here. The 0-2 offering from Crothers on the plate, on the way. Slider swung on and missed. Murillo waves at that one. It was in the left-handed batter's box, but he gets him to swing at it as that is the ball game. So an anticlimactic ending on the strikeout of Marco. But Justin Lutz sends the fans home with something to talk about as he has a pair of home runs, a grand slam. He amasses 6 RBIs in the game as Justin just piecing the ball up here in the 8th and 9th inning, but that 6-run collapse by the Blues just proves to be too much to overcome. As this game ends in an 8-6 win for the Crabs, they take the series 2-1, as we will have a day off tomorrow, but we will be back on Tuesday with more Blues baseball here at Stinsheimer Stadium, as that'll do it for our broadcast today. For all players, coaches, and interns, I'm Davis Ellington, saying thanks so much for listening. Hope you had some fun. I know we did, as we'll be back on Tuesday after a day off with more Blues baseball